All right, I'm going to get started. First, I want to thank you for coming. My name is Craig Levis. I'm the principal of Attleboro High School this year, and I want to welcome you, the freshman class of 2029. All right, so congratulations. I want to talk to the students quickly, our incoming freshmen, and just as you go around tonight, I want you to look at this incredible facility. This community has invested in you, in all of us, in our education, and I want you to look at it as you go around. And we take a lot of pride in this facility, and we want to make sure that you take pride. I've worked in many schools. I've worked in schools that are 125 years old, and there's just something about being in this campus. And so we ask you to respect it like we do, and also take advantage of the opportunities we have here. We're the largest comprehensive high school in Massachusetts, and what that means is our traditional high school with all of our offerings and our career and technical education center. And so we have over 19 programs. We'll talk a little bit more about those in a bit. So take advantage of this, the opportunities you have here. And to the parents, I want you to know that not only am I the principal, but I'm also a community member. My children have gone through the schools. And I know you've been in our school system most of you many years. And as a parent, we allow the most precious things that we have in our lives, our children, we allow our educational system to take care of them. They spend a lot of time with them. And I know how you feel about that. That's the same way I feel. But I want you to know that we want you to help us hold your children to have high standards, and we want you to hold us to high standards, right? We're all about excellence, moving that needle, and making sure that your children have the same opportunities or any opportunities that are available to them. But it started yesterday, it starts today, and so we welcome you here, and we look forward to partnering with you. So I want to turn it over to our Associate Principal of Teaching and Learning, Mr. Kevin Gorman.
Greetings, everyone. It's so good to see everybody tonight. As Mr. Levis said, my name's Kevin Gorman. I'm one of the associate principals here, and part of what I do is I help the school initiate some of our academic priorities and help us realize our school's mission and vision through the work that we do in our classrooms. So part of what I do is I work with the admin team, I work with instructional coaches, department heads, our counseling staff, and of course teachers. And part of the work that is most enjoyable to me is, of course, working with students and visiting students in their classrooms to see what they're up to. As you may know, at AHS, we are all in on student-centered learning. So when I visit classrooms, I'll see things that you'll be experiencing. I'm just going to share some of those things now. Peer collaboration, students working together with each other to solve problems. Interdisciplinary learning, getting out of subject matter silos and seeing connections across disciplines. Inquiry-based experiences, students following their own ideas, not a set procedure or script. Learning through student agency, empowering students through giving them choice. Hands-on learning, working with physical resources to make abstract concepts more tangible and concrete. Productive struggle, figuring out what to do when things don't go as planned and having the resolve to not give up. To complement this type of learning, we're adopting a new grade scale that will look different from the one you experienced in middle school. There are two significant changes. One, we'll not report grades with numbers. Instead, we're going to use letters. And you'll see this change both in Aspen and on report cards and transcripts. The second thing is our GPA is going to be on a 4.3 scale, not a 100-point scale. We'll have a lot more information about this in this weekend staff update on our website, which we post every Friday afternoon. I'd like to next talk to you about your schedule. In a few moments, you'll have an opportunity to walk the building and map out where you're going. Our first 2 days are a little bit different than most days, and this is how it's going to work. On Tuesday, our first day of school, you're going to start in X block. That's kind of the equivalent of your homeroom. okay? That's where you're going to have advisory and do some special programming throughout the year. So X block, you'll start the day, and then you'll go to periods 1, 3, 5, and 7. We call that our odd day. On the following Wednesday, you're again going to start an X block and then go to periods 2, 4, 6, 8. So when you're following your schedule today, right, when you're up in the taking your self-guided tour, you might want to follow, okay, where's my X block room? And then 1, 3, 5, 7, kind of following that order sequentially. That'll set you up for success so you know where you're going on the first and second days of school. All right. Lastly, I'd like to wish you a very successful school year, and I look forward to seeing you in the hallways and the classrooms. Best wishes, everybody. Next up is Nicole Lane, my fellow associate principal.
Yeah, I'll move it. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nicole Lane. I am the Associate Principal for Student Services. And here at Attleboro High School, students are assigned to one of 4 houses. These are 4 smaller schools, almost within our bigger school. And each house office has an assistant principal, 2 guidance counselors, an adjustment counselor, an instructional coach, and a clerk. And this means that every student is part of a smaller community where adults will get to know you well, they'll work as a team to support you both academically and personally. And as 9th graders, similar to middle school, you're going to take all your core academic courses within your house, so you'll quickly build strong connections with your teachers and with your classmates. And I want to take a minute to introduce our 4 amazing house assistant principals. They're over here on my left. House 1, we have Annie Legacy. For House 2, we have Brian Hodges. House 3, Sean Abernathy. And House 4, Greg Pavlisco. Our house model is built on our AHS core values, which are the Pride 5, positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and equity. And during the first week of school, you will have a house assembly, and you will explore what those core values look like in action here at AHS. And then throughout the year, we have assemblies every month where we celebrate students who are bringing those core values to life. Students, tonight, make sure you find the location of your house office, and your assistant principals will be standing outside, so that will give you an opportunity to meet them individually as well. You will inevitably get lost on your way to class during the first few weeks, and if you get lost, your house office is your go-to place, and the people there, your house team, will help you get where you're supposed to be. And families, your first point of contact is your student's house office. So whether you have questions about academics, you're looking for guidance on helping your student navigate high school, or simply you need to call your student in sick or have them dismissed, please never hesitate to reach out to your house office. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We're very excited to start this journey with you. And I would now like to introduce Ann Montagano, our Director of CTE. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. This is always an exciting night for us. Students, it's one of our favorite parts of the year to welcome you here. It's a sad day in 4 years when we have to say goodbye, and you wouldn't believe how fast that goes. So I ask you to put your best foot forward and make the most of your 4 years here and get involved. One of the ways that you can ensure a great experience for yourselves is to take a CTE program. I'm sure you've all heard about them. In the new building, they're a true highlight of what we do, and there are 19 programs. On Tuesday, you will begin your exploratory program, which starts you on a journey to visit all 19 programs. So from September through March, you'll circulate through all the different areas. You want to make sure that you give yourselves the best chance of getting into the programs that you choose in January. That's about the time that you would decide if you want to take a CTE and which ones are your first choices. They're very competitive. There are 20 seats in most programs and 40 seats in other programs. We have to have some type of admissions policy, and what that means is by having good attendance, good grades, especially good discipline, no discipline. You have to take, I know it's hard, you're getting started, there's a lot on your plate. These things are super important. So when you're in your exploratory class, you're making an impression on the teachers, and you have the chance to perform to the best of your ability. I really want to remind you how important that is. On Tuesday, after your X block, if you look at your schedule for Tuesday, all freshmen will be reporting to the Bray Auditorium, where we'll have a short assembly. You'll meet your CTE teachers, and they will take you back to the various areas, and they will give you a little rundown on how this experience will go for you. So essentially, you're circulating every week to different areas. So good luck, everybody. I look forward to seeing freshmen. I look forward to seeing you right here on Tuesday morning, and I wish you the best year. Thank you. Next up is Mr. Mark Houle, our athletic director.
Thank you, Ms. Montagano. Welcome, class of 2029. As the athletic director, in my role, I oversee the athletic programs here at Attleboro High School. I really do encourage all of you to get involved. Whatever you're going to put into this here at Attleboro High School, you're going to get out of it. I've been fortunate. My youngest son is a senior this year, and I have two older sons that have already gone through, and they were able to have some success because they put a lot into and took opportunities and chances while they were in high school. So again, to all of you freshmen out there, come ready to go. You've heard it a couple times, get involved, okay? Something that you could do, if you're interested, is athletics. Combined, fall, winter, and spring, we offer 28 varsity programs, 18 junior varsity and freshman teams, and 2 unified programs, basketball and track. Yearly, we have over, I'd say 1,000, probably closer to 1,200 student athletes who participate in our athletic programs. We're a member of the MIAA and a prestigious Hockomock League, which is one of the best leagues in the state of Massachusetts. The fall sports program has started. We do offer soccer, football, golf, cross country, volleyball, cheerleading, unified basketball, and field hockey. Just a note, field hockey, and our coach is here, and she'll be in the gymnasium later with me as well. If you have any interest in field hockey, we are still taking on members for this school year. Winter sports. Winter sports, and I get this a lot, when you sign up for different sports, if you're interested in a winter sport, we'll have announcements and information that will go home in October for signups for the winter. In the winter, we offer basketball, boys hockey program. In our third year, our girls ice hockey program that we co-op with Stoughton, indoor track, swim, gymnastics, cheerleading, and intramural wrestling. Intramural wrestling is in the second year of a program. The new mats just came in today, and we're really excited about our intramural wrestling program. And our plan is to start a full wrestling program in 27. So one more year of intramurals, and then if everything seems to be going well with the amount of student athletes that are interested in the funding, we would be starting a program in 2027. Spring sports will take place in February as far as signups are concerned. Baseball, softball, spring track, tennis, lacrosse, boys volleyball. Boys volleyball is a relatively new sport for us. It's our third year, and unified track and field. I work with teachers, coaches, and administration team to ensure students are in good standing and follow all school and MIAA rules. Being a member of an athletic team representing Attleboro High School is a privilege. So I do encourage all of you to be, again, be involved, get involved with athletics or something within the high school. Parents, we want to get you involved as well. The Attleboro Varsity Booster Club is a volunteer group who helps support our athletic programs. We're fortunate to have the president of the Varsity Booster Club here this evening. He is a freshman. He's up in the top left, Mr. Cavallini. You want to maybe give a wave? If anybody is interested in doing any volunteering, again, parents, get involved. This is a great way for you to be positive in our athletic program. I will be available in the gymnasium this evening. If you have any questions for me, happy to answer them, or you can email me at any time. So welcome again to all the freshmen and the families, and now I'm going to turn it back over to Miss Angela Larson. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Angela Larson. I am a science teacher here at Attleboro High School. I'm the events manager and I am the coordinator for both National Honor Society and the senior class. I also run the student activities office. If you walked in through the cafeteria and you saw the office with all the brightly colored groups, clubs, and activities that we have here at AHS, that is your student center. It's open every single lunch. You can sign up for clubs and activities, you can buy tickets for dances, you can get a job, you can get your working papers. We have a lot of opportunities there. It's open every lunch, so we want you to stop by. Once again, just like Mr. Houle said, we really want you to get involved. Try something, start building a resume. Find something that you like. You may like one thing this year, and turn around and say, that's not really for me, I want to try something else. We also, have class council. Every class has a class council, and your class council is run by 2 advisors. And your class advisor is Miss Pereira. Your other class advisor is Miss Tiefenthaler. She's not here tonight. So now I'm going to explain to you how the next part of tonight is going to go. We're doing what we call self-guided tours. In other words, you're going to pull up your schedule on your phone, or you printed it out and brought it. If it's on your phone and you don't get service, I'm just going to suggest walking out into the cafeteria in a few minutes, go near the doors, you'll get service. Once you have your schedule, you want to follow it. I would follow it in the order of X block 1, 3, 5, 7, and then maybe run it again 2, 4, 6, 8. Or you can follow the scavenger hunt that was handed out when you came in. The scavenger hunt has all the main places of the building. When you get to those places, there are students with name badges on. They can tell you all about that area. They can tell you what we have to offer and what happens in that space. We also have teachers throughout the building. They have their lanyards on. They can tell you how to get to your next space if you get lost. There are maps throughout the buildings, and there are QR codes that you can scan on your phone to save the map to your phone. We find that very helpful if you're lost. All right, before we leave, if you're sitting upstairs, you can walk out that exit and go down the stairs to the right. Well, it goes out to the right. But if you want to go straight to the 2nd or 3rd floor, you actually want to exit on this side. Down here, you can exit through the doors to the music hallway or back out to the cafeteria. Have a great night.